Soft light or hard light, which is best for portraits? When photographers talk about lighting setups for portrait photography, we talk about lighting modifiers like softboxes and diffusers as if, of course, we're going to use those. And that's understandable because with most portraits, we want to make our subjects look as good as possible. And we're conditioned to believe that in order to do that, we need big, bright, soft light. The kind of light that you get when you use a big softbox or a diffuser or some other method of effectively enlarging the apparent light source. And what happens when you use a light source that is large relative to your subject? You get lower contrast than you would otherwise, a nice wide transition between light and shadow. Without a large light source and without light bouncing around the room at all different angles, you'll probably end up with more contrast and a harder transition between light and shadow areas. And that kind of lighting is what we often call hard light. By the way, you can have lots of mysterious shadows with soft light and big modifiers too. It's just that the transition from light to shadow is going to be softer. Soft light does not necessarily mean fewer shadows. But is hard light bad light? Well, not if you can use it effectively. Instead of just automatically assuming you need a modifier that produces soft light for every portrait, why not consider if hard lighting might be a better way to go sometimes? If you want to go for this look, you can get a harder light by using a bare flash aimed directly at your subject, or by using a smaller modifier or some type of light focusing modifier like a grid or a snoot. But however you do it, hard light can really help you tell a story in a different way than big, bright, soft lights can. If you want to show strength, character, emphasize lines or features, or just go for a mysterious and dramatic look, you can do it by adding more shadow and higher contrast. With my photography, I've used harder light patterns to create a sense of drama and mystery more than anything. The images I create with this kind of lighting are similar, in my opinion, to film noir movie stills. Sometimes that hard light doesn't actually feature a lot of shadow, and that lack of shadow and fewer midtones can have the effect of on-camera flash. Sometimes it's even easier to do it with on-camera flash. So if you want that photo booth or paparazzi look, you can get that by using either on-camera flash or flash located on or very near the camera to subject axis. If you'd like to really improve your lighting skills and learn how to take studio quality photos using flash, I highly recommend that you download my free guide, the 10-minute guide to off-camera flash. This is going to get you on the fast track to taking beautiful portraits with your flash. This free bonus bundle also includes the very handy camera bag checklist, photo shoot notebook sheets so you can have a convenient way to jot down your lighting setups and all your settings for a particular shot. And this way you can build up your own lighting recipe notebook. Plus, you'll also get a couple of model release templates that I use for my portrait shoots. Click on the link in the video description below to get all of this for free. So, it's not so much about which light is better, it's about using the type of lighting that best expresses the mood, style, and story that you want to tell. Instead of automatically going with a light spreading modifier, try mixing things up with a bare flash once in a while. All right, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. That's about all I've got for you today. I'll see you next time.